Hi guys, welcome to today's video. Today we're going to be looking at my camera bag, what I have in my camera bag, what I use when I go to zoos and everything like that. So the first part of that is obviously look at the bag itself. I have a Lowepro Pro Tracker 600 AW, which is here. They don't make this bag anymore. This is the biggest bag I think they've ever done. The main reason I got this bag was because I wanted to be able to fit my 500mm with a camera body put onto it in the bag that I was using. So this is why I got this one. I had to get it second hand. Just say they don't make it anymore, just because I think it's, when it was new, it was like £400. It's a very expensive bag, but can carry a huge amount of stuff. I've done trips across the UK with it. I've walked day trips to the zoos with it, just so I can take as much equipment as possible. And I'm going to show you now what I would typically take with me on a normal zoo trip, just so you know what I would take and you can have an idea what maybe you'd like to take as well. So stick around and I'll show you that right now. So this is the inside of the Lowepro bag. As you can see, it's pretty damn roomy, and this is kind of what I would take if I went away for a couple of days to a zoo. So I went to Chester last month and took this amount of equipment with me. So I kind of have to pack it in a certain way to try and get as much in as possible. So the main sort of start thing is we've got the charger here for the 1Ds, dual charger, and you've got your calibration and stuff on there as well. So we've got one of them on there. But under that I put my cleaning kit. So in here we have my glass cleaner for the lenses. We have a air blowing device, some rags, and also a nice quality brush as well, which is what I like to have on there. So all that's in my cleaning kit, which is under that. To the right we have the charger for the R7, because obviously I use that now as well, so that comes with me so I can charge that up. Below that we have my Black Rapid single sling. So I only carry a single sling because I have this 500mm which is usually on my shoulder when I'm walking around, so I always take that just for having the 300 or the 70-200 on there. Below that I do take a GoPro, so I can shoot stuff on top of the camera if I need to, with a hot shoe mount for that to go on as well. Just above that I have a 2x converter. I'm going to get a 1.4 converter, so I'll just have both of them in that corner at the moment, just a 2x. This tends to only really get used with the 300mm, because that takes it to 600mm 5.6. It's quite a nice handhold of all lens, and at that point you put it on the 500mm, it's obviously 1000 at f8, which is quite slow on the old aperture there. So that's my extender. But on that side as well we have the 300mm. So this is my 300mm at f2.8 with its cover on. It fits really neatly on that right hand side, and that's where that one lives. We've got in the middle, I always had the 500mm, and that always has a body on it. At the moment it's got the 1D Mark IV on there because the R7's filming at the moment, but the R7 usually on the end of that. But that's where that lives, right in the middle. That's again why I got this bag, because you can fit a lens and camera quite neatly in there. To the other side of that I have my 70-200 f2.8, so that sits neatly on the side there. I don't use it as much as I used to. Now I have the 300mm f2.8, I tend to just stick with that, but that's quite useful if I'm shooting close to glass. And then in the bottom of the main part of the bag I have my 1DX. The reason I don't have the R7 in there and have the 1DX up on top is because the R7 is so small. If you put it in this pouch here, it sort of starts rattling about, but as long as you have the cap outwards for protection, not to break the glass in the back, that sits quite neatly in there. So that's what's in the main compartment of my bag. In the sort of flap on here I have a few other bits as well. So on the top flap I have some cables for charging for USB-C, because you can charge the R7 up from a battery bank now, and also for my phone, so that lives up on this top one here. Just take that out. I have 2 spare batteries for the R7 up in that top pack. I then, on the top of the flap, I have spare battery for the 1Ds. I'm currently getting out of the battery on the 1DX 4000 shutters per battery, so I don't tend to need this, but it's always good to have a spare anyway on a longer day, sort of good with faster speed or something like that. Below that I have my memory cards, spare ones, so these are in these nice little packets with the cards in them like that. So they're in there. I carry a fair amount of cards, so I shoot redundant, so every time I use a card I'm actually using 2, so I always make sure I have good spares with me as well at all times. And the final pocket at the bottom, I have a USB to wall mount adapter, which everyone should really carry. This one's quite cool because it folds flat, so it doesn't take as much room up. Anything USB then can charge. And then I have my battery bank, which, as I say, can be used to actually charge up the R7 if needed, or my phone or anything with a USB socket on the side there. The only thing that's missing from this is my laptop. It's currently being used elsewhere, but my laptop would also sit usually in the front. There's a compartment just here, and I sit my laptop through there and then have the charging cables inside the bag, like that. So guys, thanks for watching. Please subscribe, comment and like, and I will catch you guys later on for more content. Thanks for watching as always. Goodbye.